Good afternoon, everybody. It's time for the final installment of the 30-day anti-challenge. We started with this. I guess you'd call this grindcore. Is that a little loud? City of Churches is the name of the band. This is the cover. I grabbed it for the cover. It's hand-painted cardboard. Little insert there. I couldn't really find anything about these guys on the internet doing a quick search, but it's not really my type of music. Yeah. If anybody's into grindcore, if that's what this is, in fact, I could send this out to you. It's not something I see myself getting into. It's spastic and crazy, but I don't know, maybe I'll grow to love it. But right now, not so much. Okay. It's a little better, huh? So this is kind of go along with Fred's recent post about Serge Gainsbourg. And I found this ironic because, like, I bought this 7-inch, and then that day is when he put up those videos. I believe it was Saturday, my time. Got hair all over the place here. I've been curious about these guys ever since I saw their What's in My Bag video on Amoeba Records YouTube page. And famous person alert, Sean Lennon. And Charlotte Kemp Mule. This is the ghost of a saber-toothed tiger. Pretty cool cover there. And this is the B-side. They're doing Comic Strip, which was a Serge Gainsbourg song. And Billy Solly. Serge and Billy. Well, it says it's by Lucien, which was his given name. Mark Ronson did the production on this, and yeah, I really like this. It's kind of goofy pop, psychedelic. I don't know if any of you guys have picked up this album yet, but if you have, let me know what you think. What you think about it, because I might get it if I can find it. Ghost of a saber-toothed tiger. Okay, more noise, folks. Got this for the cover and a little extra that came with it. This, I don't know, again, much about. They might be local, maybe not, hold on. I can't tell. There's no information. But it came with this insert with the lyrics and personnel. 2 shepherds, a recluse, and a child care provider. And I guess the band's called Girls of Porn. And it had 2 like cards as the cover. This is the back cover. And then the little extra I got it for was a pair of 3D glasses that came with it. I figured, hey, for like, $5, some 3D glasses, 3D cover, and a record. Pretty noisy stuff. I mean, I'm into it, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's my age. I'm getting more into the deep listening, and maybe I should deeply listen to this before I become too grizzled and critical. So that's Girls of Porn. If you want a pair of 3D glasses, let me know. I think they had more. Okay. Got this one for the label and the exclusivity. The label is Amoeba Records. Donovo, one of my favorite Portland bands, if not my favorite Portland band, is on this label. along with a couple others that I might have some stuff of, but I never heard these guys. And it's good female-fronted rock and roll. This is Spiders and their 7-inch High Society, backed with Gracious Man. I really like the art on this. It reminded me of like kind of the blue meanies from Yellow Submarine, the movie. So, yeah, it's limited pressing. It's 300 copies. I got number 73. Pretty cool. Just good rock and roll. It's a good rock and roll 7-inch, and I always like getting that kind of stuff into my collection to mix with weirdness. So that's Spiders. Love it. Okay. This is Pure Noise. But I was in Clinton Street Records, one of my favorite stores here in Portland. They're all my favorite, really. And Jared, the guy that works there and owns it, I told him what my quest was this month, because I hadn't been in there since I started my quest. And he pointed me in this direction. I just, told him I was wanting to find sounds I hadn't heard before. And he showed me this. This is the group is called Heavy Seals, and this is the Neurotic Asphyxiation, I guess EP, maybe. It's a single-sided 7-inch. All the song, it's just like really short, little bits, sounds, and field recordings. It sounds like. He said, I'm not really familiar with the Gossip. A lot of you guys may know who they are, but he said the guitar player was in it, and Brace Payne and John Weesey. It's one of those two, I guess, maybe. With special guest appearance by Yasmin Kittles, recorded in 2008 at Sunset Junk in LA. So, and this is limited to 115 copies. So, pretty cool. I love getting like limited press stuff like this. Yeah, and it's neat noise, neat like oscillating sounds and stuff. So, I'm down with that. Heavy Seals. Okay, something a little different for me. I like this name. And it's more pop. I guess it's been described as ethereal. And I hadn't heard these guys. And I like the cover a lot. It was only $3. This is School of Seven Bells. Half Asleep. Back with Colado. This Benjamin Curtis, who used to be in Secret Machines, and twin sisters Claudia and Alejandra De Heza formed the band. And yeah, it's really pretty. This is from 2008. Off of, I think their album is called Alpinisms. And the name, I thought the name was interesting. I looked that up real quick. It's named after a legendary pickpocket school in Brazil. So I thought that was really cool as a source for their name too. So yeah, it reminds me of like that, I don't know, it's super poppy, but there's good good sonic qualities to it, and I really enjoy her voice too. It calms me. So I think Alejandra sings. So there it is, School of Seven Bells. Dig it. All right, I know this one will please Derek and probably Chris, Astral Traveler, too. Found an oldie, and I know Derek said this name a number of times, and I always thought I misheard it. And I saw this, I was like, that is a rad name. And then, of course, my brain started like firing synapses and seeing Derek. You know, I'm sure all of you experienced that too, or maybe I'm just woo-coo. But this is really cool. Yeah, and I'd like to find full links from this. I was actually kind of blown away by this. But this is Art Bears. And they only released a couple of records. It's in the late 70s, early 80s. This is Rats and Monkeys, and we're listening to Collapse right now. Art Bears features Fred Frith. Actually, let me do a Googleization real quick here. And it was... I mean, I put this record on, and I was just like, what? You know. Okay. English avant rock group. Oh, okay. This was right after Henry Cow. That's what I was trying to remember, and that's why when I looked this name up when I got home, I was like, Derek. But yeah, it's got let's see, Chris Cutler, percussion and text, Fred Frith, guitar, bass, guitar, violin, keyboards, and Dagmar Krause on vocals, and you can hear her pretty clearly. They had 3 studio albums between 78 and 81, and toured Europe in 79. Let's see, what's this? In 2008, Cutler, Frith, and others formed Art Bears Songbook and Art Bears Review project and performed at the Festival International de Musique Actuelle de Victoriaville in Quebec. Yeah. And this band actually formed during Henry Cow's, when they were recording their last album, which I still haven't picked up a Henry Cow record, which is it's going to happen for sure. So that's Art Bears, folks. This is freaking rad. Thanks, Derek, for putting that little seed in my head, man. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one, and then I might do a part 2, sort of I got a couple more, and then I want to do a conclusion. The other 2 I have are Record Store Days records. But I've got this because Rob E. Olivox, Derek's talked about a ton of people have talked about this band. And I remember seeing this record, and I really liked the cover, and I didn't actually listen to it. So I never picked it up. Which I should have, and I'll try to find the full length now. But this is from 2010, so just last year, or almost 2 years ago. Golly. Time is flying, folks. And this is a cover of a Peter Gabriel song, his Mercy Seat, which I saw Mercy Seat, and I thought Bad Seeds. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Because they have a really popular song called Mercy Seat. But this is Fever Ray. It's a 7-inch from them, and I really like that cover too. I thought that was just epic. Epic photography there. I'm really getting into like more grandiose photography on my record covers. Like that Barn Owl record I got. Wow. I mean, yeah, like good photography it will nab me now. Before it was like all about the shock factor or goofy or fucking rad, whatever. Like, but now it's like really nice photography is just something that I'm attracted to. So and this is on Rabid Records, care of Mute, of course. And you all know Fever Ray is former member of the Knives. I don't know the lady's name. Yeah, I don't know her name. So if you guys know her name, let me know. Yeah, that's Fever Ray. Stay tuned for part 2 of the conclusion to the 30-day anti-challenge and where we go from here. I love you guys.